Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday and happy New Year's Eve. We have made it officially here in just a couple of hours. We will ring in the new year. And I just want to say really quick, one, thank you everybody for the support and everything that you have done for the community and for the channel. It means a lot to me as we kind of wind down this year. Later today, I will be doing my video. It'll be released to where we look at my predictions that I made for 2024 and see what I got wrong and right. And then tomorrow will be my prediction video for 2025. But today we are going to do our morning chat. And so if you can kind of guess by my window right here, it is raining. I'm in that part of the country that we are getting rain for pretty much the entire day. And we're going to talk about water. And so one of the things when we start talking about rain and SHTF situations, most people think of torrential downpours and floods and all that. And that's extremely important because it's lethal. Flooding is one of the things that it takes many lives throughout, the year. And it's one of the things that you have to be careful about because one, usually people tend to think about a torrential rain and then it floods during the rain. But there is the flash flooding, which is the flooding after the rains. Maybe the dam breaks, or maybe something goes to where it's much downriver, or it might even be a dry riverbed that water has to build up before it can come down through. Flooding makes it very difficult to travel, and it's one of the things that you kind of have to have in your preps. If it's going to heavily rain, how are you going to traverse? And if you are out in it, maybe you're bugging out and all of a sudden you get caught in a rainstorm. Do you have the gear and the supplies and the different things in order to do that? It's not as simple as finding just a little bit of cover. You have to try and stay dry. You have to try and stay out of the wind. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very miserable day for you, or night, I suppose, depending on the time of day. But when it comes to rains, there's a lot to it that it could be damaging for your crops. It could do all sorts of different things of washing out bridges, washing out roads. Too much rain, too much water can be a very deadly thing. It can be a very bad thing. And so water and rain should be one of the concerns for a lot of people. And it's one of those, it doesn't matter where you are, because pretty much everywhere gets rain. Some gets more than others, but you get the ones to where even the desert, they get rain, and sometimes it can cause some major problems. So as you kind of go through today, maybe the rest of the year or whatever, go through and start thinking about the challenges that water presents, that flooding presents, that different rains and different things. Kind of like right now, it's not a heavy rain. We're not expected to get heavy rain, but it's a long rain, and that makes it to where it's a slower travel. Your statistically, it makes it to where you are a little bit more prone to injury. Nobody really likes to get wet. It can start ruining gear and supplies. Electronics don't mix real well when they get wet. And so, if you're depending on some sort of electronic device for, maybe direction or something along those lines, or even a paper map, when it gets wet, it's not a good thing. What can we do about it? How do we protect those things? And it's just kind of some food for thought for this morning. So, but that's what I've got for you guys today, because it seems like it's going to try and do a little bit harder, and it might be hard to hear me. So I appreciate you guys again so much for all the love and support that you've poured out for not only myself, but for the community in whole. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you have a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. With that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.